AI is the most in thing. Many people think that are scared. Many doctors are also scared. Many of my colleagues are also feeling that this AI might be replacing them.
Yes.
But let me tell you that this will never happen. Doctors can never be replaced.
Never.
But the doctors who don't accept the AI or get upgraded with the AI and get aligned with the AI, they are definitely going to vanish off. One lesson is there's no shortcut to hard work. There's no hard and fast rule that everyone should do the same thing. What makes you happy or what makes you light at that time, you should do that and come out of it.
And move forward. Hello, Namaste and Jai Hind. Welcome to yet another episode of Success Habits in conversation with me, life coach समीर अजमानी. ऐसे लोगों की कहानी उन्हीं की ज़बानी मैं आप तक पहुंचाता हूं जिन्होंने अपनी मेहनत, लगन और अभ्यास से जिंदगी में एक मुकाम हासिल किया है और आज दूसरों के लिए प्रेरणा के स्रोत बने हैं. Today I have the privilege of sitting down with a remarkable lady doctor whose multifaceted journey in the world of healthcare has left an indelible mark in the industry. She started her career with the Army Medical Corps, the largest institution which says serve with dedication. Last 17 years, she is into public healthcare and is not only a pioneering diagnostic specialist, but also holds the esteemed titles of a hospital co-founder, director of IPSC Diagnostic and Imaging Center. She is the academic head of the US Guided Pain Intervention Fellowship Program and a distinguished faculty member at IPSC India's Training Institute. Her career exemplifies the epitome of dedication, innovation, and leadership in the medical field. Join me as I delve into the life and experiences of this accomplished lady doctor. Without further ado, let's begin the insightful conversation with our guest today, Dr. Major Harshita Surange. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Sameer. Thank you for having me and for the kind words.
It's a pleasure to have you with us today.
My pleasure.
Ma'am, सबसे पहले तो can you share, your background and professional journey, highlighting key milestones that led to your current role as a hospital co-founder?
So it's a long journey. It's almost 25 years plus old journey, in which I, after doing my basic MBBS course, I joined Army along with my spouse. So we served in Army as a short service commissioned officers for 5 years. And in that 5 years, I will not say we were privileged, but I would say, yes, we got to see two wars. The first one, everyone knows, the of Vijay, and the other one, the of Parakram.
Oh.
After the 5 years tenure, we left and we did our super specialization. And after that super specialization, we started our own practice in our respective areas.
Wonderful.
So I did my post-graduation in radiology, that is radio diagnosis.
Sure.
And after doing that, I started my career as a consultant in radio diagnosis and served various hospitals and diagnostics chain. But as luck would have it, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I landed up opening my own setup, and the life changed from there.
Absolutely.
And it was that time that role of ultrasound in musculoskeleton was coming up.
Okay.
It was more prevalent in Western countries, but in India it was still not there.
Sure.
So that motivated me to start the musculoskeleton ultrasound in India.
Okay.
So I am proud and privileged to be one of the founding persons of the Musculoskeletal Society in India.
Awesome.
And then my journey I continued as a professional and a small entrepreneurship. But life had something else for me. And we decided to open our hospital.
Own hospital.
And this was in 2021 that we decided to open the hospital. And during COVID, we had a lot of time.
Yeah.
And that is the time we came to a conclusion, yes, it is time now to open the hospital. And we started the hospital one in Dwarka, Delhi, and another one in Bangalore.
Oh, in Bangalore also? Huh?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Many, many congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So tell us about the specialty of your hospital now.
So the specialty of the hospital is we deal in interventional pain management.
Okay.
So this is again something very new in India. As I told you, we started this almost 12 years back, and at that time people generally thought that it's a physiotherapy, extension of physiotherapy.
Sure.
In which people come with pain and you manage the pain.
Yeah.
But after 12 years of struggle, we have been able to establish it as a super specialty branch. And now this hospital deals with pain management of any kind. When I say any kind, it means it can be headaches, it could be sciatica, it could be, slip disc, it could be joints, any pain.
Sure.
So you think about any pain, the hospital handles that.
Wonderful. That's a very unique and specialized function. Yeah. We haven't heard much of it in the market per se.
Yeah. So it is still trying to take off.
Yeah.
People are still not aware. So that is one of the biggest challenge which we face, that educating people that, okay, this is something different from a physiotherapy or a surgical center.
Sure. Wonderful. Ma'am, as a co-founder of a hospital now, the first question that comes to my mind is, what challenges did you face in establishing and now managing the hospital?
So establishing the hospital, the biggest challenge we faced was COVID. It was, as I told you, that during COVID that we decided to start the hospital. And we never thought that there would be the third wave of COVID.
Yeah.
So it was between the second wave, we started the hospital.
Sure.
As all these parts are so difficult, so the third wave came before the hospital was completed.
Okay.
And the construction got stopped.
Yeah.
And so the entire program and entire plan.
The project got delayed.
Yes, the project got delayed. So that was the biggest challenge we faced. Now, as I told you, that the biggest challenge which we still face is that people not recognizing this branch. Actually, this is a step ladder between a physiotherapist and a surgery.
Sure.
So if you got a back pain, either you go to the physiotherapist or you go for a major surgery.
Yeah.
So we are a step between these two.
Sure.
We connect these two, and we can prevent almost 90% of the surgeries which are likely to turn up into surgeries. We are able to prevent that.
That you're saying 90%, is it?
90%.
Wow.
So making people aware about this branch is one of the major challenge. Sure. And the other challenge is, the tough competition with the corporates. The marketing, the amount of money and licensing they do.
I get that.
It is actually difficult for
a young startup entrepreneur hospital.
Yes, that's right.
I get that. So ma'am, in your opinion, currently what are the most pressing issues or trends in the field of medicine, and how do you and your hospital address them?
Okay, one of the biggest challenge as a hospital owner is, or as a doctor, I would say, not even as a owner, that even my team of doctors, we try to convince them, convince is not the right word, we try to teach them that patient communication is the most important part.
Sure.
Whatever is the patient's status should be communicated clearly, and it should be communicated at all times.
Yeah.
So that the relatives and the patients are in sync with what is happening. So patients not following or not understanding, patients and the relatives not understanding what the doctor is wanting to do and what are the likely outcomes.
Sure.
Leads to many issues which we are handling by training our doctors in proper patient communication, which is one of the most important thing. The second challenge which you face is there are lots of certifications. In building up and starting up a hospital, there are more than 25 certifications which we need. So getting all these 25 certifications, you cannot apply them all together. It is once you get the first certification,
then you move on to the
second. So that's a pretty time-taking process.
I get that.
So that is again a big challenge. And I think these are the two biggest challenges we are facing
in building up this. Wonderful. And how do you ensure that your hospital now, obviously up and running at the forefront of technology and patient care in this rapidly evolving healthcare landscape?
So first, I would like to focus on patient care.
Yeah.
So patient care, this is a very important aspect for all healthcare professionals because that's the core.
Yes.
If the patient is happy, satisfied, he brings 10 more patients to you.
Absolutely.
So educating the doctors, the paramedical staff about how to handle, what to say, what not to be said, the communication skills, and of course the medical skills. A continuous training which keeps us updated, upgraded, and informed. So that is one very important aspect which all the hospitals should be following.
Absolutely.
The second thing is keeping up to date with the latest changing trends.
Yes.
Okay. So the latest changing trends are the changes in of course, there are two types of trends which are happening for the doctors. One is the professional changes, that is continuously upgrading yourself with the recent advances and other things. That you keep doing, keep reading, and post-COVID, everything is so much available on net.
Yes.
So it is a continuous process. You keep upgrading yourself in different ways. And the management of the hospital, that is the changing marketing trends. For that, again, you need to keep yourself upgraded. So as we all know that AI is the most in thing.
Most in thing, absolutely.
And many people think that are scared. Many doctors are also scared. Many of my colleagues are also feeling that this AI might be replacing them.
Yes.
But let me tell you that this will never happen. Doctors can never be replaced.
Never.
But the doctors who don't accept the AI or get upgraded with the AI and get aligned with the AI, they are definitely going to vanish off.
Yeah, you're going to accept that this is here.
Yes, this is here, and how to utilize it as a strength.
To the advantage, yes.
Yes, for your advantage and strength. So that is, so again, training, getting updated, seeing what is the, understanding what is the latest coming. There are so many webinars, so many educational things which are continuously happening around the world. We need to get updated and upgraded all
Wonderful.
the time.
So the key point that I noticed here, what you're saying is communication is the key, both with your fellow doctors and with the patient and their families.
Yes.
That is of utmost importance. Wonderful. Ma'am, you've talked of entrepreneurship. You're an active member with the Business Network International, the BNI. How did you become involved and what motivates you to take on leadership roles there?
Okay, so Sameer, again, you know my weak points and my strengths also. So BNI, yes, BNI has been a major changing point at my life. Sure. As I said that I was running a small setup.
Yeah.
And the network I got through BNI motivated me, mentored me, and pushed me. I would say push is the right word.
Yeah.
Pushed me to ask for more. And that is how we decided to open the hospital. Though my husband always had that desire to have his own hospital, but I wanted to lead a very comfortable life. So was not wanting to venture into a hospital setup. But somehow BNI
pushed and gave you the confidence.
Yes, pushed and gave me the confidence, and all the members and all the support, all the friends which I got from BNI are there to support and help me out even in my most difficult times.
Wonderful to hear that. Ma'am, as a medical professional, how do you find the time to effectively manage your BNI chapter along with the hospital responsibilities? This is something that I really wanted to ask. कैसे करते हो?
See, it is all about time management and your priorities. If you set your priorities and the time will be managed. एक डायलॉग है ना, किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसको तुमसे मिलाने के लिए लग जाती है. The same holds true everywhere.
Interesting.
So अगर आपको आप किसी चीज को पैशनेटली करना चाहते हो, टाइम तो अपने आप निकल आता है. और नहीं करना चाहते हो तो कभी भी नहीं निकलता है. So it is just about your passion and your willingness to do something. And definitely when you join some platform, some networking platform, you learn a lot.
Yes.
You learn a lot of skills, you grow, you mature. So these are some things, probably I'll say if I would have not joined, it would have taken me 10 more years.
10 more years to start something like this, sure.
Right? So it just fast forwarded my journey. That is how I would like to put it across.
Wonderful, ma'am. And you've obviously shared that how the BNI has benefited you in creating this hospital. As a medical career, how do you think, where has it impacted?
The BNI?
BNI, yeah.
Yes, it has definitely affected my medical career, both in positive and negative side. The positive side is that yes, I grew up my leadership skills, my networking skills, and other ways.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I got a little disconnected from my fellow colleagues also.
Oh.
That is how it has impacted.
I get that. Yeah.
And that has been, now I realize that it is definitely a major impact.
You mean fellow doctors, is it?
Exactly. Because again, when you set your priorities, some of the things definitely go on the back.
Do get left out, yeah.
Do get left out. So that is one thing which I have missed
Noticed, yeah, and missed. Interesting, yeah. And as a woman in leadership within both the medical and business networking worlds, have you faced any unique challenges or opportunities?
No, I have not faced any unique challenge.
And what about opportunities?
Opportunities, I would say not even opportunities, or I would say it is just a networking thing. If you say that being a woman, you can network better, then I think that's a biased answer, biased question also.
Sure.
So networkers, both women and men can be good. And as for the issues or problems or challenges as a women entrepreneur, no. I've never faced any problem.
Yeah, so what you're saying, it's the same for...
It is the same. It is same for everyone. Let it be men or women. At least in Delhi, I cannot say that, women are not given the equal opportunities.
Yeah.
And even if they are not, then they should come forward and, snatch it.
Snatch it.
Snatches is a thing.
I like the snatch it, please.
Snatch it. So that is what I think, that in Delhi and in metros,
ऐसा
कुछ नहीं है. Or maybe probably I'm educated, that is why मेरे साथ नहीं है. That could be the other way. But I never felt
so
that.
You never felt it. Wonderful. And looking back, you've come a long way. You're saying almost 25 years. Is there anything you would have done differently? Or to put it the other way around, any advice you'd want to give your younger self?
Yes. I would give two advices. The first advice is for the younger medical professionals who are coming up. That patient communication is the art of success. And you should never forget and never think that networking at every stage is important.
Yeah.
Let it be your medical undergraduate or let it be your postgraduate.
Sure.
So networking is one thing which should not be left out, or you might not be very pally with everyone.
Yeah.
But you should be knowing and keeping in touch with most of your friends and your colleagues.
Or you need to learn that art of communication is what you're saying, along with your other studies.
Yes. And you should not only be thinking about, patient care. Apart from patient care, if you think that you are wanting to start up you want to venture into entrepreneurship journey, then learning other arts also, that is the finance, the economics, the business, the marketing, these should also
be a part of it.
That should be a part.
Very important.
It should not be just that I'm a good doctor.
Yeah.
Just being a good doctor doesn't work these days.
Yeah. You need to have all those supporting skills.
Yes, you should be multifaceted.
Wonderful. Your daughter is also now pursuing medicine.
Yes.
So what's one lesson you'd never want your daughter to forget?
One lesson is she should always remember that hard work. There's no shortcut to hard work, and unless you slog your ass, you'll never get what you want. Your parents might give you might inherit a lot from them.
Yes.
But maintaining it and growing it to the next level
is all up to you.
And you have to work hard. No Nothing comes for free.
Nothing comes. Very straight said, huh? There's no shortcut to hard work. There you go. और अगर मैम ये बताओ किसी दिन मोटिवेशन नहीं फील होता, यू नो आई एम श्योर देयर आर डेज व्हेन यू फील कि यार आज मन नहीं कर रहा है, उसको कैसे हैंडल करते हो?
Okay, then again, the friends. I think the friends are the biggest companions.
Yeah.
So हर तरीके के फ्रेंड्स होने चाहिए. दुखी टाइम के फ्रेंड्स होने चाहिए, हैप्पी टाइम फ्रेंड्स होने चाहिए, पार्टी फ्रेंड्स होने चाहिए. So when you are in that low tide, you should be leaning upon
Reaching out to those people.
friends who can, you know, push you up.
Pick you up and say, चल भाई
हो गया. And I think that is the best way. Reaching out to the friends is the best.
Out to people.
And speaking out. Many people think that, you know, if I say that I'm facing a problem, the others might, you know,
take advantage.
Take advantage, but they could spread that word, or they could become, you know, they could make a judgment against you, or maybe, you know, prejudiced.
Yeah.
But it's always good. It's always good, and you should select your friends rightly so that, you know, they don't judge you, but they support you.
Yeah. That's why they are friends.
That's why they are friends. No, they are friends of other types also who judge you, but still you want to be with them. But when you are in a low tide, always look up for those
then
people.
Then you need to have that select few.
That select few.
बहुत बढ़िया. मैम failures और setbacks को कैसे handle करते हो?
एक ही लाइन है उसके लिए. There is nothing impossible. जिस दिन failure मिलता है, जिस दिन setback मिलता है, half an hour, 1 hour, or to a maximum of 2 hours.
Yeah.
You feel down.
Yeah.
Then you pep yourself up. It could be in any way. It could be, it is different for everyone. Someone might want to spend time with friends. Someone would like to get pampered. Some would like to cry out.
Yeah.
So it varies from person to person. There's no hard and fast rule that everyone should do the same thing. What makes you happy or what makes you light at that time, you should do that and come out of it.
And move forward.
And move forward. There is, whether you cannot sit
brooding over it
even for 1 day. Few hours is more than enough.
So that's a training that you need to have. Get over it as soon as possible.
Yes.
And ma'am, what advice would you want to give to aspiring doctors, especially women? एक तो आपने बोला that, you know, learn multiple arts along with medicine.
Yes. So the new generation, I don't think it's only in medical, but in all fields, what I've realized, the next generation which is coming up, they don't want to work hard.
Okay.
They want easy things.
It's easy, yeah.
They now, if I go back to doctors, now doctors do after graduation MBBS, the doctors don't want to pick up difficult branches, emergency handling branches. They want easy branch.
Yeah.
That 9 to 5 is the job time. So, you know, selecting a branch because it is comfortable should never be your goal. The selection should be according to your, you know, interest and your willingness to do something. If you are wanting a job of 9 to 5 and you are not wanting any stress, or you are not wanting to interact with the patient for a long time, after doing MBBS, go for a MBA.
Yeah.
Go for management courses.
Absolutely.
Why do you need to see a patient? So when you are, it is for the next generation which is coming up as doctors, or maybe in any other field, you know, again, don't try to take shortcuts. You will not land up anywhere.
There are no shortcuts.
No shortcut for hard work.
You've got to go all the way. And, you know, what's that one advice that you want to give to everybody with regards to their health and bodies per se?
Thank you for asking that question. Again, very important. Why? Because I am experiencing the changes in the body with age.
Yeah.
And everyone experiences them.
Yeah.
Once you cross that limit of age of 40 years, your body changes.
Yep.
Your hormones changes, your muscles change, everything changes.
Yeah.
So, in the early years, we are so energetic.
Yeah.
We don't bother.
Yes.
But the moment the aging sets up, things change.
They know.
So, take care of your body. That is the most important thing. Everyone says it. I never believed it. I never followed it.
Yeah.
In my early 40s, I would say.
Yeah.
But in my late 40s, I realized that health is actually the wealth. And I know most of the people will not agree with me, but believe me, you should be exercising. With the changing climate, food, working times, working habits, exercising is the only thing which can keep you
moving. Yeah.
Otherwise, your life would be prolonged with the latest advances in medicine.
Yeah.
But the quality of life which you would be leading would be definitely not that good.
Yeah.
Which you will not want to lead.
Absolutely. So don't compromise on the health.
Yes.
That's a straight message and answer coming from somebody who spent years in the medicine line. Wonderful, ma'am. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you for sharing your valuable insights and experiences with us today. And we look forward to witnessing your ongoing contribution to the betterment of healthcare in the years to come.
Thank you, Sameer. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. So, डॉक्टर हर्षिता से बात करके आज बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला और बहुत मजा भी आया. उनके पैशन और उनके डेडिकेशन काबिले तारीफ है. आई एम श्योर आपने भी आज कुछ नया सीखा. अपनी लर्निंग्स कमेंट करके बताइए. आप भी अगर अपनी जिंदगी को सफल बनाना चाहते हैं तो अपनी डेली हैबिट्स पर फोकस करिए. एंड इफ यू नीड गाइडेंस then reach out to me at my numbers mentioned below, and together we will create your dinacharya, your daily routine, so that you can achieve what you've always aspired for in any area of your life, be it health, wealth, relationship, career, or even money. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and like the video if you enjoyed the conversation, and also share it with your friends and family so they too can learn and get inspired. Please take good care of yourself and keep smiling till I bring you another inspiring story. Namaste and Jai Hind.